So in Matthew chapter 7, Jesus talks about people who are not going to make it on the last day. And they say to him, Lord, didn't we do all these things for you? We prophesied in your name, we cast out demons in your name, and we did mighty works in your name. And he says, depart from me, you evildoers, I never knew you. And lots of people go, well, I'm good, I know Jesus. But it doesn't say you didn't know me, it says I didn't know you. Jesus didn't know that person. Well, what's the difference? Let me try to explain it this way. Let's take a big star in the music industry. Somebody that everybody will know across generations, something timeless. One of the Beatles. Let's take Paul McCartney. Say someone says, well, I'm a huge Paul McCartney fan. I've got every album that the Beatles ever put out. And I've got every album that Paul McCartney did with his second group, Wings. And I've got every solo album that Paul McCartney put out. And I've got books about Paul McCartney. And I have been to see him in concert, either solo or with the Beatles or with Wings, 20 times. And I even met him once and I got his autograph. And I bought one of his bass guitars at a charity auction one time. I am the world's biggest fan of Paul McCartney. I know Paul McCartney. Everything that person is saying is probably true. But if you went to Paul McCartney and asked him, do you know John Smith? Paul McCartney's going to go, who? I don't know that person. If I ever did meet him, I don't remember. They're certainly not one of my friends. We don't hang out. See, it's not enough for us to say that we know Jesus. It's not enough for us to do good things. It's not enough for us to go to church. Jesus has to know us. And there is only one way for him to be able to say that he knows us. And that is that we have an actual relationship with him. That we actually are friends. That we actually do hang out with him. We spend time praying. We spend time seeking him. We read the scriptures. We don't just go to church on Sunday. We really want him to know us. We spend time with him. We have a conversation with him throughout the day. And it's just like any other relationship. If somebody is if I say somebody's my friend, but I don't ever spend any time with them, then they're not my friend. They're at best an acquaintance. So I guess the thing that I want you to think about today is this. Don't ask yourself, do you know Jesus? Ask yourself, does Jesus know you? Have you really spent time with him? Have you let him get to know who you truly are deep down? Are you letting him have control of your life, your deepest, darkest secrets? The little sins that you think you keep covered up pretty well and that nobody knows about but you. Are you willing to admit those things to him? Do you go to him first when you are struggling, either with some kind of sin or even just being tired and dealing with the world? Talking to him about the stress of your job, the fact that you're not sleeping, your health problem. You're worried about your kids. You're worried about your finances. Do you share these things with him? Are you really friends with him? Can you talk to him? Have you spent enough time talking with him that he would say that he knows you? It's something to think about.